So I'm gonna get right into it with this video. I ain't gonna lie, I'm quite proud of what I seen today. I already watched this video, but I wanted to react to this video with you guys. What would happen with Austin Metcalf's father against the Protect White Americans organizer. Let's walk through this video. I'm gonna play it first, and then I'm gonna walk through this video and give you my thoughts on it. Beautiful, beautiful outcome here. Love it. And I think you guys will love it too. Check this out.
First of all, my entire heart rests in your hands. I would be in my position, not even as somebody even knew your son, but somebody that shares the same understanding. I grew up as a 17-year-old young white man too, and I grew up in fear of my life around black people because they were killing and robbing people around me all the time. And I don't understand, as I was a father, you could sit idly by and not condemn the culture that killed your son. There is an epidemic problem in this country, and your voice could be one of the loudest voice country, but you've chosen to recoil out of fear and continue the suppression. Why will you not stand with me and with the rest of the people? We're not calling for racial divide. We're not calling for hatred. We're saying 350,000 attacks on white people by black people a year in this country is wrong. Why can't you stand that and say with that? Maybe you can. Would you be willing to stand by me in a press conference or in an individual interview and talk about this issue that is larger than Austin at this point? God rest the beautiful young man's soul that would have been one of our strongest voices if he was still alive today.
Are you done?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the problem, my friend. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any.
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
Of my son. I am not associated with you.
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir. You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness.
In history, this is the ship where white people will no longer.
You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir. You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir. Y'all hear how fucked up that sound? You telling a man who lost his son that you're creating more weakness, who's mourning, who's still mourning his son because he don't want to stand out there with you and promote whiteness. See, let me first start by calling out some motherfuckers who get on the internet every damn day talking about how they just this perfect side. Cause see, a lot of y'all conservatives, or shall I say, a lot of y'all Republicans, hardcore Republicans, ain't talking about this video right here. Now I waited. This video came out yesterday, or maybe even the day before that. Because this whole weekend here in Dallas, in the Frisco area, you got motherfuckers marching, raving and hollering, talking about they whiteness and how we got to protect the white people. But y'all ain't calling out shit on none of that. See, y'all got mad at Black Lives Matter. Y'all got mad at all the big ass black movement. And y'all hate when motherfuckers want to say black owned business and black own this, black on that. Y'all hate that shit. I hate that shit too. But damn, let's call a spade on y'all side too. Damn it. What's with all this white lives matter? What's with all this motherfucking me? Oh, we got to protect white people. We need to protect white people organization. That's bullshit. Now, damn it, a lot of us didn't agree with the Martin Luther King dream back in time from what was told. It's past my time. Let me say that. That's past my time. But a lot of motherfuckers didn't agree with Martin Luther King. But guess what? It happened. Motherfuckers got segregated. Y'all went to school together, whites and blacks, and you fought every damn day, and you got along. And then your children's children, they got along. And the children's children, they don't even remember none of that shit. They can't even fathom what the fuck racism really is. A lot of y'all be really playing in y'all fucking head that y'all under this racism systematic bullshit. But this video is mainly calling out you racial white folk. You hardcore Republicans. This is bullshit. Ain't now one of y'all niggas covered this shit. Now one of y'all niggas. Some of y'all black. So what does that tell me? Some of you niggas are cooning. You cooning hard than a bitch. Now, I'll be the first motherfucker to slap a heavy ass Thor sledgehammer down on the Democratic Party. Cause I hate that fucking party with a passion. But you hardcore Caucasianoid Republican folk, and I'm talking about the ones, let me be specific, because I'm not trying to offend everybody, but a certain group. To y'all that don't want to call out this bullshit, because this is bullshit. And I applaud Austin Metcalf's father. I don't know his exact name. I can't get his name right now, but I applaud that man. Because he been nothing but straight up and had dignity for his son's death. He already said to Carmelo, he didn't say it to him, but he already said, I forgive him already. He pulled up to the conference to look the parents in the face. They kicked him out, which I didn't agree with. They kicked him. If I'm in the parent situation, man to man, it looked like the woman running shit. Be honest, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I might be wrong, but just what it looked like. Like, why you got a woman speaking at the press conference? She's broken, she's emotional. Her son about to face life in prison, possibly, as a 17-year-old. She running shit. Why is she on the podium speaking? And you ain't even speak at all? Like, okay, you let her speak first, but damn, at least speak afterwards. But back to his father. They kicked him out. See, me, I'd want to look him man to man, face to face. I apologize for my son's actions. And I understand you want to see punishment over my son. But I believe it wouldn't be right as a father not to protect him from having to live the rest of his life in prison. And y'all may not even agree, but I would, as a man, I would have to look at that man in his face and say that to him. A lot of y'all agree with coward shit, you know, but I keep getting off topic, but back to the situation. This man, Austin Metcalf's father, stood up to you hardcore, racist, Republican white folk and told y'all to shut the fuck up and let me mourn my son's death in peace. Quit making this a racial issue, because this was never a racial issue. It was never a racial issue. This wouldn't even be as hyped had it been a black boy stabbing another black boy or a white boy stabbing another white boy. It would have been in the news for a couple of days and then it would have passed over. Somebody with a big ass name decided to get on the internet and make this a racial issue. You got sides going back and forth. You got people comparing it to shit that have no relation to this situation that went on between these two teenagers. Where y'all niggas at, man? When y'all gonna call this bullshit out, man? All you hardcore conservatives, you hardcore Republicans. Gonna call this, come on. And some of y'all black, man, y'all don't want to cover this shit. Y'all want to talk about it. Some of y'all niggas really do be cooning for real. Had to get on here and make this video real quick because I really want to emphasize this shit that's going on over this situation. It's not a racial issue. That could have been anybody. That could have been one of y'all. That could have been one of your children. And it could have been whoever. I'm not saying it ain't racist out there. It definitely is. You know, 3-4 years ago, I had to beat up a racist white man. Damn near went to jail. Broke his eye socket and all. But I'd be damned if I wake up every motherfucking morning talking about how white supremacy is keeping me held back from anything in life. That shit just weak to me. Grow some fucking nuts. That's gonna be the gist of this video. Leave your thoughts, comments, and if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think about what Austin Metcalf's father said about this situation. Was it the right thing to do? Is he going about this situation the right way? What would you do in this situation? Leave it down below. Much love. Peace. We go.